Hey there, this is Rascal Rich, and you are watching the Fab Five Collab.
I met someone and they make me feel so happy, so safe, and everything just feels great. And well, that someone is a guy.
I guess this week we're talking about how we feel about gay activism, and do some gay activists in this country go too far, or are they over the top with their specific activism? I guess, it has happened. Specifically, I can't think of any major gay activism going on from individuals right now. It's pretty much taken on a life of its own, and mostly the community as a whole are the activists, especially since the gay marriage for same-sex marriage for same-sex couples has become, the rage. And that's an equality issue, so I think most people have really jumped on the bandwagon with that one, and it has helped. Now, in the past, I guess in this country at least, activism pretty much was a nothing before the 50s and 60s. Far as back as I know of and know any history, I guess it was probably back when Harry Hay first formed the Mattachine Society, and that was a group of homosexual men who were out in most cases to people, or at least people knew that they were gay. And they started a group that I guess fought against homophobia and fought against society's push against homosexuals and the rights that they had. So that was the early forms that I'm aware of. The only other big gay activist that I know too much about is right here in my own area, and that is Harvey Milk. And Harvey Milk was very outspoken, of course. He was one of the very first elected officials on a city council in this country. So that was totally out as being gay. And so that was quite a change for most of society and for people in this country to kind of get grasp of. So that was one of the earliest things that I can think of that I know anything about. And he's like one of my heroes, as I have said previously in other videos. Today, I can think of one person that I know that is a pretty much out there gay activist, Dan Savage, who most recently was on the Bill Maher Show.
Okay, this week, Illinois became the 16th, I think in Hawaii, the 15th state to allow gay marriage. Seems like they're dropping at alarming rates of conservatives, but I noticed in Hawaii, where I always go to perform on New Year's Eve and New Year's night, that it was not as easy as they thought it would be. We think of Hawaii as a kind of a laid-back place, but their Catholic bishop there, I think his name is Bishop Silva, said something about how children who are in gay, adopted by gay parents, have a greater chance of committing suicide. That must be bullshit, right?
That's total bullshit. He's confusing children with gay parents with children who were raped by Catholic priests. Sorry, I am just done being lectured about children and their safety by Catholic fucking bishops, priests, cardinals. The Pope himself has let it go. The new Pope, who I kind of dig, has let it go.
Love the new Pope.
But that hasn't really sunk down. The bishop in Illinois, the day the governor in Illinois, Quinn, signed the gay marriage bill, legalizing same-sex marriage, held an exorcism in his cathedral to exorcise the state of the demons of gay people having full civil equality. No exorcisms exorcising the state from the demons of, like, kitty fucking Catholic priests. They never got around to that exorcism. They just... I hate to always go there, but they don't have moral high ground when they talk about the welfare and safety of children.
Right.
They just don't. They have squandered that on the tips of their dicks.
All right, so let's go to one of the other states. It's in the news, Wyoming, where the Cheneys are having a bit of a catfight. Now, I find this interesting because for people who have not followed this, Dick Cheney has two daughters.
Two daughters, Mary and Liz.
Mary is the gay married one.
Liz isn't the Les. That's how I always remember.
Right.
Liz is
the straight evil one.
Right.
And she's...
Married is a pretty good approximation of evil, however.
Oh, come on.
Mary Cheney, who is now in this big public catfight because her sister doesn't support marriage equality, wrote a $2,500 check to Mitt Romney in 2012.
Okay, all right.
Wrote a check to Iodi in Maine, who doesn't support marriage equality in 2010.
None of us are perfect. Let's get to the real evil people. Mary's not the evil one. Mary's the gay married one. Okay, so, you know...
The gay married one who worked to re-elect George Bush and her father, Dick Cheney, when they were running on an anti-gay platform, when they ran anti-gay marriage initiatives in 11 states.
Okay, and Michael Corleone helped his father. Family matters, you know.
So as you can see, he does have his opinions, and some of his opinions in the past I've agreed with, and some of them I have not. For the most part, I think he does a pretty good job of using his celebrity and using his column for the right purposes, and he does have the right ideas. Sometimes, you know, the way he says things may be a little harsh to some, but you know, sometimes you have to push the envelope or otherwise you don't really see any results. Now, a campaign that has been very active, not just in this country but around the world, is the No Hate campaign. And I find that very interesting, considering that a lot of celebrities get involved in it. And I see nothing wrong with that campaign whatsoever. I think it's done very well. And I think the way they express themselves and put themselves out there for same-sex marriage and other gay issues, bullying, homophobia of any kind, I think is a good thing. So the No Hate campaign, I wholeheartedly support. Anyway, that's, I think, all that I have for this week. If you have any suggestions or any concerns or any comments about gay activism and have something that you'd like to say about it, please put that down below. Also, check out everyone else's videos and our personal channels when you get a chance. We would all really appreciate it. So until next week, though, this is Rascal Rich, and I'll see you. Bye.